Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Movies and TV Shows cheat sheet. Want to be able to talk about your favorite shows and films? This conversation cheat sheet teaches you 50+ words and phrases to help you do just that. Second, the Ultimate Listening Video Master Course. How are your listening skills? Sharpen them up with this video master course. Download it right now. Third, 20 phrases you'll need for the doctor. Learn how to schedule appointments, talk about your symptoms, and much more. This 1-minute lesson gives you 20 must-know phrases. Fourth, want to be able to handle everyday tasks in your target language, like sending and receiving mail? Then this next 1-minute lesson is for you. You'll learn most of the words and phrases you'll need at the post office. Fifth, learn how to impress native speakers with this 1-minute lesson. Learn how to give natural compliments, like "the food is delicious" and "this is a beautiful country." Sixth, free language learning audiobooks. Get free access to our huge library of beginner-level audiobooks. Save them to your device and listen and learn. They're yours to keep forever. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to finally master the language with lessons by real teachers and our complete language learning program, get 51% off all basic, premium, and premium plus plans with our special Black Friday deal. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
Is 10 favorite words chosen by fans, and let's see what we got. And by the way, because I'm from Hanoi, the north of Vietnam, so sometimes you will see me and people from the south or people from the center of Vietnam, we have different accent. So if you are studying Vietnamese, then I recommend you just to stick with only one accent. For example, only north accent or only south accent. It's going to be easier for you because sometimes we use different words for the same meaning. It's going to be confused. So yeah, just remember this. And now let's get ready.
Bạn, friend.
Okay, first one is bạn, is a friend, and in Vietnamese there's only one word bạn to talk about a friend. So it's good to have a lot of friends, especially when you are the only child and you will have someone to hang out with or to share all the time together. So in Vietnamese you can say cô ấy là bạn của tôi. She is my friend. Cô ấy là bạn của tôi. Cô ấy là bạn của tôi. And remember, the word của tôi is mine, actually is behind the noun. Cô ấy là bạn của tôi. It's not của tôi bạn like in English. So bạn của tôi. And something else we can say, cô ấy có nhiều bạn vì cô ấy rất thân thiện. She has a lot of friends because she is very friendly. Cô ấy có rất nhiều bạn vì cô ấy rất thân thiện. Cô ấy có rất nhiều bạn vì cô ấy rất thân thiện. So, bạn is a friend.
Cà phê, cà phê. Coffee.
Cà phê, coffee, cà phê. Okay, this one is my favorite thing because I love Vietnamese coffee. It's really, really tasty and the smell is so good. Every time I introduce Vietnamese coffee with my friend, especially foreigner friend, they will love it because it's so delicious. And especially when you drink in the evening, then you cannot just sleep the whole night because it's really strong. It's that strong, so just be careful. Just drink in the morning, then it will awake your body the whole day. So in Vietnamese, you can say cà phê Việt Nam có hương vị rất đặc biệt. Vietnamese coffee has a special taste. Cà phê Việt Nam có hương vị rất đặc biệt. Or nếu bạn đã từng thử cà phê Việt Nam, chắc chắn bạn sẽ không thể quên hương vị thơm ngon của nó. If you ever tried Vietnamese coffee, then you will never forget its tasty flavor.
Cảm ơn. Cảm ơn. Thanks.
Cảm ơn. Thanks. Okay, actually this one you can use for both formal and informal ways. Cảm ơn. But actually there is another formal way like cảm ơn bạn rất nhiều. Thank you very much. Cảm ơn bạn rất nhiều. So if you want to say in general, you just say cảm ơn, then it's fine. So in Vietnamese, you can say cảm ơn bạn đã dạy tôi tiếng Việt. Thank you for teaching me Vietnamese. Cảm ơn bạn đã dạy tôi tiếng Việt. Cảm ơn bạn đã dạy tôi tiếng Việt. Or bữa tối rất tuyệt vời. Cảm ơn vì đã mời tôi. Dinner was amazing. Thank you for having me. Bữa tối rất tuyệt vời. Cảm ơn bạn đã mời tôi. Bữa tối rất tuyệt vời. Cảm ơn bạn đã mời tôi.
Chóng mặt. Chóng mặt. Dizzy.
Chóng mặt. Dizzy. Chóng mặt. Okay, chóng mặt is dizzy. Actually, this is a compound word, so it doesn't mean anything if you split this one, so just use chóng mặt as dizzy. Especially when you come to Vietnam and suddenly you're not feeling well and you want to ask for people's help, so you can ask, xin lỗi tôi thấy chóng mặt quá, bạn có thể giúp tôi được không? Excuse me, I feel so dizzy, can you please help me? Xin lỗi, tôi thấy chóng mặt quá, bạn có thể giúp tôi được không?
Đẹp. Beautiful.
Đẹp. Beautiful. Okay, this one is my favorite thing too because it can be used for both people and thing. Like something is beautiful or someone is beautiful. For example, she is very beautiful. Cô ấy rất đẹp. Cô ấy rất đẹp. Or trời hôm nay đẹp quá. It's a beautiful day today. Trời hôm nay đẹp quá. Or in another sentence, you can say bộ váy này rất đẹp và hợp với bạn. This dress is beautiful and looks good on you. Bộ váy này rất đẹp và hợp với bạn. Bộ váy này rất đẹp và hợp với bạn. So đẹp is beautiful.
Hạnh phúc. Hạnh phúc. Happy.
Hạnh phúc. Happy. In sentence, chị ấy trông thật hạnh phúc. She looks so happy. Chị ấy trông thật hạnh phúc. Chị ấy trông thật hạnh phúc. So happy is hạnh phúc. Another sentence, tôi hạnh phúc khi khiến bố mẹ tự hào về mình. I'm happy for making my parents proud of me. Tôi hạnh phúc khi khiến bố mẹ tự hào về mình. Tôi hạnh phúc khi khiến bố mẹ tự hào về mình.
Khỏe mạnh. Khỏe mạnh. Healthy.
Khỏe mạnh. Healthy. Okay, this one in Vietnamese, if you are talking about a person, then it's going to be khỏe mạnh. For example, trông ông của anh ấy rất khỏe mạnh. His grandfather looks so healthy. Trông ông của anh ấy rất khỏe mạnh. Trông ông của anh ấy rất khỏe mạnh. But if you are talking about food, then it's going to be lành mạnh. In sentence, đồ ăn Việt Nam rất lành mạnh. Vietnamese food is very healthy. Đồ ăn Việt Nam rất lành mạnh. Đồ ăn Việt Nam rất lành mạnh.
Kỳ nghỉ. Kỳ nghỉ. Vacation.
Kỳ nghỉ. Vacation. Okay, this one everybody loves it because no work, no school, just free time and traveling and so on. So in sentence you can say, bạn đã có kế hoạch gì cho kỳ nghỉ này chưa? Do you have any plan for this vacation? Bạn đã có kế hoạch gì cho kỳ nghỉ này chưa? Bạn đã có kế hoạch gì cho kỳ nghỉ này chưa? Or bạn sẽ đi đâu vào kỳ nghỉ này? Where are you going for this vacation? Bạn sẽ đi đâu vào kỳ nghỉ này? Bạn sẽ đi đâu vào kỳ nghỉ này? So, kỳ nghỉ. Vacation.
Ngủ. Ngủ. To sleep.
Ngủ. To sleep. Ngủ. Okay, this one is my favorite word too because I really enjoy sleeping. I don't know why, but it has to be more than 8 hours a day. Actually, I sleep a lot. So, but it's good because you feel stronger after sleeping enough. So, in sentence, em bé đang ngủ. The baby is sleeping. Em bé đang ngủ. Em bé đang ngủ. Actually, in Vietnamese, if you want to conjugate the verb in present continuous, you can just put the word đang before the verb, then is fine. Đang ngủ is sleeping, or đang ăn is eating, or đang học is studying. So it's easy, right? And as well, another sentence. Mình nên đi ngủ sớm hôm nay vì sáng mai mình phải dậy sớm. I should go to sleep early today as I have an early tomorrow. Mình nên đi ngủ sớm hôm nay vì sáng mai mình phải dậy sớm. Mình nên đi ngủ sớm hôm nay vì sáng mai mình phải dậy sớm.
Thật tuyệt. Thật tuyệt. Awesome.
Thật tuyệt. Awesome. Okay, actually in Vietnamese you can use thật tuyệt or tuyệt vời for awesome. So in sentence, thật tuyệt vời khi được nhận học bổng từ trường đại học mà mình yêu thích. It's awesome to receive a scholarship from your favorite college. Thật tuyệt vời khi được nhận học bổng từ trường đại học mà mình yêu thích. Thật tuyệt vời khi được nhận học bổng từ trường đại học mà mình yêu thích. It's awesome. What are your top 10 language learning goals for the year? Let's begin.
Tôi sẽ hoàn thành series các cụm từ thiết yếu trên vietnamesepod101.com bằng cách nghe 2 bài một ngày. Tôi sẽ hoàn thành series các cụm từ thiết yếu trên vietnamesepod101.com bằng cách nghe 2 bài một ngày. I'll finish survival phrases series on vietnamesepod101.com by listening to 2 lessons a day.
Okay, so one more time. This one is really long even for Vietnamese, so I will try to speak as slow as possible so you guys can understand and repeat after me. Okay, one more time. Tôi sẽ hoàn thành series các cụm từ thiết yếu trên vietnamesepod101.com bằng cách nghe 2 bài một ngày. Tôi sẽ hoàn thành series các cụm từ thiết yếu trên vietnamesepod101.com bằng cách nghe 2 bài một ngày. Okay, so here we have survival phrases series on vietnamesepod101.com. We have a lot of videos like this. For example, top 10 words, top 10 phrases, or top 10 verbs, or top favorite words chosen by fan. And each topic like this, we have different ways to show you or to represent to you about Vietnamese language by topic, of course. So based on that, you guys can learn a lot, even though it's only word or it's only verb, so or is a phrase, the whole phrase you guys can apply on the real situation when you travel or when you live in Vietnam. So I hope it helps. So don't forget to follow vietnamesepod101.com and learn more Vietnamese with us.
Tôi sẽ đọc xong một cuốn sách tiếng Việt bằng cách đọc 10 trang một ngày. Tôi sẽ đọc xong một cuốn sách tiếng Việt bằng cách đọc 10 trang một ngày. I'll finish reading one Vietnamese book by reading 10 pages a day.
One more time, slowly. Tôi sẽ đọc xong một cuốn sách tiếng Việt bằng cách đọc 10 trang một ngày. I'll finish reading one Vietnamese book by reading 10 pages a day. Okay, so this is a target for a year, and I think that you guys can easily finish one Vietnamese book. So you better try just the thin one. Okay, so one more time. Tôi sẽ đọc xong. This one is I'll finish reading. Tôi sẽ. Remember the word sẽ is the word for the future tense. So you can just put the verb behind the word sẽ, then it's going to be in the future. Sẽ đọc is I will finish or I will read. Okay? Tôi sẽ đọc xong. This one finished, right? Một cuốn sách tiếng Việt. So, một cuốn sách tiếng Việt. One Vietnamese book. Bằng cách đọc. Bằng cách, here is by. Bằng cách đọc. By reading. 10 trang một ngày. 10 pages a day. Or 10 pages in one day. So, tôi sẽ đọc xong một cuốn sách tiếng Việt bằng cách đọc 10 trang một ngày. Ok?
Tôi sẽ đỗ kỳ thi tiếng Việt của tôi. Tôi sẽ đỗ kỳ thi tiếng Việt của tôi. I'll pass my Vietnamese test.
Tôi sẽ đỗ kỳ thi tiếng Việt của tôi. Tôi sẽ đỗ kỳ thi tiếng Việt của tôi. To be honest, I've never heard or I've never known about a Vietnamese test, especially for foreigner, because I just don't know it. So if you guys have recommendations, just let me know in the comment, because maybe I can suggest this for another foreigners to work or to live in Vietnam.
Tôi sẽ hoàn toàn hiểu một bộ phim Việt bằng cách xem nó hàng ngày. Tôi sẽ hoàn toàn hiểu một bộ phim Việt bằng cách xem nó hàng ngày. I'll fully understand one Vietnamese movie by watching it every day.
You got it? So actually the structure is a bit similar with English. So you can just remember that when you talk about a noun in Vietnamese with an adjective, you have to let the noun goes first and the adjective go after. Okay? Tôi sẽ hoàn toàn hiểu một bộ phim Việt bằng cách xem nó hàng ngày.
Tôi sẽ có một bài phát biểu giới thiệu trong 3 phút bằng tiếng Việt cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. Tôi sẽ có một bài phát biểu giới thiệu trong 3 phút bằng tiếng Việt cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. I'll give a 3-minute introductory speech in Vietnamese to my Vietnamese friends.
Tôi sẽ có một bài phát biểu giới thiệu trong 3 phút bằng tiếng Việt cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. Okay, one more time. Tôi sẽ có một bài phát biểu giới thiệu trong 3 phút bằng tiếng Việt cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. I'll give a 3 minutes introductory speech in Vietnamese to my Vietnamese friends. To my Vietnamese friends here is cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. So one more time, you remember the noun goes first. Các bạn, the adjective goes after. Việt Nam, các bạn Việt Nam, my Vietnamese friend. Okay? So tôi sẽ có một bài phát biểu giới thiệu trong 3 phút bằng tiếng Việt cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. So just keep practicing every day.
Tôi sẽ học thuộc 5 bài hát tiếng Việt. Tôi sẽ học thuộc 5 bài hát tiếng Việt. I'll memorize 5 Vietnamese songs.
Here we will have 5 songs, right? But actually in Vietnamese we don't have the plural or the singular noun. We just have the number or the quantity of the noun, then it's going to be fine. You don't have to put anything in the noun, the word anymore. So tôi sẽ học thuộc 5 bài hát tiếng Việt. I'll memorize 5 Vietnamese songs.
Tôi sẽ hoàn thành nhớ 350 từ bằng flashcard trên vietnamesepod101.com. Tôi sẽ hoàn thành nhớ 350 từ bằng flashcard trên vietnamesepod101.com. I'll finish memorizing 350 words with flashcards on vietnamesepod101.com.
Tôi sẽ hoàn thành nhớ 350 từ bằng flashcard trên vietnamesepod101.com. Keep accessing to vietnamesepod101.com every day to open the flashcard and just remember your word, your vocabulary, and keep repeating every day. Keep practicing and don't forget the top mark. For example, nhớ, nhớ, dấu sắc, nhớ, nhớ, like that.
Tôi sẽ viết 10 bưu thiếp cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. Tôi sẽ viết 10 bưu thiếp cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. I'll write 10 postcards in Vietnamese to my Vietnamese friends.
Tôi sẽ viết 10 bưu thiếp cho các bạn Việt Nam của tôi. I'll write 10 postcards in Vietnamese for my Vietnamese friends. Okay, so this is a good chance to practice your writing too, right? Not only speaking, but also you have to improve your writing, because by writing you also can remember the tone better. So not only to your Vietnamese friends, but also you can write some Vietnamese letter or something to your friends or your family. So you can say that, see, now I can write Vietnamese.
Tôi sẽ học cách nói chuyện về các sự kiện trong quá khứ, hiện tại và tương lai. Tôi sẽ học cách nói chuyện về các sự kiện trong quá khứ, hiện tại và tương lai. I'll learn how to talk about the past, present, and the future events.
About the sentence, pretty much I think it's easy for you, because as I've been sharing all the time, in Vietnamese we don't have to conjugate the verb in the past, the present, or the future. But instead you use the word đã for the past, đang for the present, and sẽ for the future.
Tôi thành thạo 150 từ bằng cách ghi nhớ 5 từ mỗi ngày. Tôi thành thạo 150 từ bằng cách ghi nhớ 5 từ mỗi ngày. I'll master 150 words by memorizing 5 words a day.
Tôi sẽ thành thạo 150 từ bằng cách ghi nhớ 5 từ mỗi ngày. I'll master 150 words by memorizing 5 words a day. So let's make it slower. Tôi sẽ thành thạo 150 từ bằng cách ghi nhớ 5 từ mỗi ngày. Okay, so if you want to memorize 5 words a day and you want to master 150 words, that means you have to learn 5 words a day in 1 month, 30 days only. So in 1 year you will remember, okay, never mind.
Hey everyone, welcome to the monthly review. The monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the free lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is how to speak more of your target language, talking points for language learners. And today you're going to learn 1. What talking points are, 2. 5 talking points you can use to start conversations and maximize your speaking time, and 3. How to get our conversation cheat sheets so you can speak even more of your target language. And you'll find out how to get them for free. If you've always wanted to speak more in your target language, then this episode is for you. I'll get into this in just a bit. If you're like most language learners, then your number one goal is to speak more, right? You want to have fluent conversations with natives. It's a great goal to have. But for most language learners, speaking also happens to be their weakest skill. You may not know enough of the language to express yourself. You tend to run out of words and things to say. And you're just not sure how to start conversations. If you have at least one of these issues, then talking points are just what you need. Part 1. What's a talking point? A talking point is a topic that invites discussion or argument. In other words, just something to talk about. It could be about yourself, your work, your hobbies, the weather, food, or what you did this past weekend. All of these are talking points. Here's an example to help you better understand talking points. Think of a conversation you'd have with a friend. You can ask, "What did you do this weekend?" They'll reply and then ask you back. The talking point here is the weekend. Let's say your friend says they went to a restaurant. That's a natural talking point to explore next. You can ask, "What kind of restaurants do you like?" Now you've covered 2 talking points. The more talking points you have, the more you can speak. And the same goes for your target language. The only challenge is you need to know the relevant words and phrases for that topic. For example, If you want to talk about the weekend, you need to know phrases and questions like, what did you do this weekend? I did this. What about you? In the next part, you'll discover 5 easy talking points that you can master with our learning program. Let's get into part 2. Part 2, 5 talking points you can use. The first one is, learn how to introduce yourself in your target language. Why is this a powerful talking point? Introducing yourself is something you'll do again and again, every time you meet someone new. So learning the relevant phrases is a must. If you've done the first few lessons on our site, you can already do this. If not, then check out our absolute beginner lessons and the top 25 questions you must know lessons. You'll learn basic conversations with our quick 3 to 15-minute lessons. We'll give you the exact lines to use, along with the translations, so that you can use them in conversations. You can also use this talking point to continue a conversation. For example, if you've started with a different point, like the weather, then it makes sense to say, by the way, my name is. Talking point number 2, the weather. This is a universal talking point. People like to talk or complain about the weather all over the world. In fact, just saying, it's really nice today, is enough to start a conversation with a native speaker. If you want to talk about the weather, check out our can-do lesson pathway called Can Talk About Weather. You'll find this pathway in the absolute beginner level of our lesson library. Talking point number 3, compliments. Compliments are another great way to start a conversation or continue one. If you're running out of things to say, you can quickly transition and say something about their city, their country, or just, hey, I like your shirt. If you want to learn how to compliment, check out our compliments phrase list. This list is free to access for all users. If you don't know where to find it on our site, leave a comment in the comments below and we'll follow up. Point number 4, ask for help. For example, you can ask for directions or about the price and let the conversation go from there. These are very basic phrases that you learn in our survival phrases lessons. If you want to strike up a quick dialogue, this is a great talking point to use. Point number 5, learn phrases for transactions, like getting a room at a hotel, shopping, ordering food, or telling the taxi driver where to go. You may think that this isn't much of a talking point, but for the learners that are shy about talking to random native speakers for no reason, this is an easy way to start a dialogue. You have a good excuse. You want to buy something, so the staff will be happy to respond. Again, you learn all of these with our survival phrases lessons. Okay, let's move on to our last part. Part 3, how to get our conversation cheat sheets. Lastly, I'm going to tell you how to get our collection of conversation cheat sheets for free. With these cheat sheets, you'll be able to talk about all kinds of topics: travel, hobbies, dating, family, weather, and much more, which means you can master a lot of talking points and speak more of your target language. If you'd like to get these cheat sheets, please leave us a comment in the comment section. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to double your speaking time in your target language. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Want to transform your driving time into language learning time? How much time do you spend in your car every day? 30 minutes? More than an hour? Why not put this huge amount of time to good use? Instead of just listening to the radio during your daily commute, you could be learning a new language instead. Here are 3 easy methods for learning a language in your car. You can put them to use right away with the help of our language learning program. First, you can listen to fun audio lessons by real teachers. Listening to lessons while in the car allows you to focus on the road as you listen and learn. In every one of our 3 to 15-minute lessons, our teachers teach you conversations, new phrases, and cultural points. Audio is the only learning medium that lets you learn and drive safely at the same time, so take advantage of all our audio lessons available. Second, you can set your lessons on autoplay and go hands-free. Our autoplay feature lets you keep your hands on the wheel without even reaching for your device. Just set your lessons to autoplay one by one with our Innovative Language 101 app, and never have to interrupt your focus on driving to switch to a new lesson. Third, you can repeat out loud and speak from your very first lesson. You want to speak a new language too, right? Well, you'll start learning conversations minutes into your lessons. All you have to do is listen and repeat out loud. Our teachers take you step by step through all of the words, phrases, translations, and grammar points. You're even prompted to speak out loud and repeat. The result? You understand it all and can speak your new language. Turn your commute into language learning time and have fun at the same time. Learning doesn't have to be a big commitment, like signing up for a college class. It can be fun and easy. In fact, it's as easy as pressing play. Our language learning programs will do the work for you. And with the exposure you get while driving on your daily commute, you'll be speaking and understanding real-life language quickly. The best part? You can finally learn without even changing your schedule. So if you're ready to finally learn a new language the fast, fun, and easy way, sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Signing up takes less than 30 seconds, and you'll start speaking from your very first lesson. Learning to carry a conversation is vital to mastery of any language. Even beginners can quickly learn conversational language well enough to carry on real conversations with native speakers. Of course, beginners won't be able to carry a conversation the same way they could in their native language. But just knowing a few tips, like which questions to ask to keep a conversation going, are all you need to speak and interact with real native speakers. Before we get to specific suggestions, let's first take a closer look at how having real conversations in your target language is so vital to your mastery of the language. Communicating with other people is the very point of language, and conversation comes easily in our native tongue. For beginners, or anyone learning a new language, conversations aren't easy at all, and even simple greetings can be intimidating and awkward. Nothing kills a conversation faster than long periods of awkward silence, so you need practice and specific strategies to avoid them. When you know what to say to keep a conversation going, communication becomes much easier, and you make a better impression on your listener. Nothing will help you learn to speak a language faster and truly master the language than having real conversations with native speakers. Conversations quickly expose you to slang, cultural expressions, and vocabulary that force you to absorb and assimilate information faster than any educational setting. And that's a great thing. But how can you possibly have real conversations with real people if you're just starting out? Here are 3 proven methods that even beginners can quickly use to learn conversational language to make a great impression and avoid awkward silences. First, ask questions to keep a conversation going. For beginners and even more advanced speakers, the key is to ask questions to keep a conversation going. Of course, they can't be just random questions, or else you may confuse the listener. But by memorizing a few key questions and the appropriate time to use them, you can easily carry a conversation with minimal vocabulary or experience. And remember, the more conversations you have, the quicker you will learn and master the language. Second, learn core vocabulary terms as quickly as possible. You don't need to memorize thousands of words to learn conversational language. In fact, with just a couple hundred words, you could have a very basic conversation. And by learning maybe 1,000 to 2,000 words, you could carry a conversation with a native speaker about current events, order in restaurants, and even get directions. To help you get started with this, check out our 2,000 common words, also known as our core list. These 2,000 words are all you need to learn to speak fluently and carry a conversation with a native speaker. Third, study video or audio lessons that you can play and replay again and again. If you want to know how to carry on a conversation, then you need exposure to native speakers, and the more, the better. Studying video or audio lessons is ideal because they provide contextualized learning in your native language, and you can play them again and again until you achieve mastery. Our instructors have created more than 2,500 video and audio lessons that you can play over and over. And the best part is, they don't just teach you vocabulary and grammar. They are designed to help you learn to speak and teach you practical everyday topics like shopping, ordering, and more. Although it may seem intimidating for a beginner, the truth is that it's very easy to learn conversational language. Just learn a few core vocabulary terms and which questions to ask to keep a conversation going. Our language learning program has the world's largest online collection of video and audio lessons by real instructors, plus tons of advanced tools to help you learn to speak and carry on a conversation quickly. Just a little practice and exposure to real conversations or lessons is all it really takes. Want the best language learning deal of the year? Today's the day, Black Friday. Just how good is it? Get a massive 51% off Basic, Premium, or Premium Plus. Click the link in the description to get 51% off and get instant access. But there's a catch to this incredible deal. There are only 101 spots, and time is ticking. So you have to act fast to save 51%. Upgrade now and start speaking from your very first lesson. You get hundreds of audio and video lessons by real teachers, personalized courses, in-depth lesson notes, study tools, mobile apps, and with Premium Plus, you can learn one-on-one with your very own teacher. Once the first 101 spots are filled, this deal is gone forever. Get the best language learning deal of the year. 51% off Basic, Premium, or Premium Plus before it's gone. Click the link in the description to get 51% off.
Want to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way? Unlock our entire language learning system right now. Get 30% off all Basic, Premium, and Premium Plus plans. And a bonus Thanksgiving video lesson instantly. Upgrade now and start speaking from your very first lesson. You get hundreds of audio and video lessons by real teachers, personalized courses, in-depth lesson notes, study tools, mobile apps, and much more. Just scroll down to get your 30% off discount and your bonus Thanksgiving gift.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.